explosions heard just a short time ago in Kyiv. Earlier this evening, heavy anti-aircraft fire erupted as Ukrainian troops fired at something. We're waiting more information on that. We'll bring it to you. We're also going to talk with our Frederick Pleiken live in Kyiv. That'll happen in just a moment. You know, Thursday will mark 1 month since Russia invaded Ukraine, and in that time, Vladimir Putin's troops have laid waste to cities like Kyiv and Mariupol, while Ukrainian troops and many civilians fight valiantly to hold Russia at bay. But President Volodymyr Zelensky isn't naive. He knows that negotiations with Putin are critical, and this is what he told CNN today.
We're losing people on a daily basis, innocent people on the ground. Russian forces have come to exterminate us, to kill us. And we have demonstrated the dignity of our people and our army, that we are able to deal a powerful blow. We're able to strike back. But unfortunately, our dignity is not going to preserve the lives. So I think that we have to use any format, any chance in order to have a possibility of negotiating, a possibility of talking to Putin. But if these attempts fail, that would mean that this is a third world war.
So Zelensky's words may sound dire if you're watching these battles on television, but I can tell you they are brutally honest and accurate to anyone here in Ukraine. Today, for instance, we are learning that a Russian tank reportedly opened fire on a care home. It was in the eastern part of the country, killing 56 elderly residents. Putin's forces are also accused of shelling an art school. That was in Mariupol, where 400 civilians had sought shelter from Russia's relentless bombardment. The number of casualties, not quite clear yet. And the Kremlin brags that it has now used hypersonic missiles for a second time. Amid all of the chaos, President Biden and NATO leaders will meet in Brussels, looking for a way to stop the carnage. As Estonia's prime minister put it today on CNN, Putin must now win this war. So I want to take you now to Kyiv. We're going to go live there, where our very own Frederick Pleiken is joining us tonight. Frederick, hello to you. What do you know about the explosions just heard in the capital?
Hi there, Don. Well, it certainly seems clear to us from our position here that Kyiv tonight is very much a city under aerial attack by the Russians. And we did hear those very loud explosions that took place, I would say, about 30 to 45 minutes ago. Still not clear exactly what they were. However, we are seeing from Kyiv's mayor, Vitaly Klitschko, he's already communicating on Telegram saying that he believes that there were several explosions in a district in the northeast of Kyiv. Unclear what exactly was hit, but certainly it did feel like a massive impact. And over the course of the past couple of days, what we've seen happen is that the capital has been hit by Russian rockets, by Russian aerial drop bombs as well, but also some of the Russian rockets have been intercepted as well, but the warheads have then dropped on places. So at this point in time, unclear what happened. However, it has been a recurring theme this entire evening, Don, that we've almost constantly heard air raid sirens go off here in Kyiv, and for a while, you can see it on your screen right now, we have had a lot of anti-aircraft fire coming out of the capital also, including surface-to-air missiles. And what we saw at one point was sort of an illuminated dot moving across the sky, which we believe may have been some form of Russian aircraft or Russian rocket that was flying across the capital. Again, that drawing a lot of anti-aircraft fire, guns firing into the air with explosive munitions that then sort of blow up when they reach a certain altitude. So it certainly has been, Don, a very busy evening so far, and it certainly appears as though it might remain that way throughout the course of the night, Don.
All right, Frederick Pleiken live for us in Kyiv tonight as we are live in Lviv. I want to bring in now senior military analyst and retired Air Force Colonel Cedric Leighton. Colonel, thank you for joining us. As you hear Fred's report about tonight's explosions, talk to me about Russia's progress in encircling Ukraine. It has been called the Anaconda strategy.
Yes, Don, and I think that is actually a really